When we look at our bank accounts or our monthly income, we usually start with one question: what can I do with what I have? That starting point naturally organizes our lives around the goal of acquisition. We begin to prioritize the next raise, the bigger house, or the more comfortable retirement as the primary markers of progress. This pursuit carries a high cost. It often tethers our sense of security to our net worth, leaving us feeling successful when markets rise and anxious when they fall. Treating money as an end goal rather than a tool results in a form of financial bondage. We find ourselves working harder to maintain our possessions, yet feeling less at peace with what we've gathered. But if that stress feels constant, it might be because the foundation of our thinking is flawed. We operate under the belief that we are the absolute owners of the resources in our hands: the money, the time, and the property. This diagram reveals two different ways to live. The owner model functions as a closed circle, where resources stop with us. But biblical wisdom points to the steward model, where we are managers of resources that ultimately belong to someone else. Recognizing God as the owner shifts the weight of responsibility. When we see ourselves as managers rather than owners, the heavy burden of protecting and expanding a private kingdom begins to lift. To apply this today, we have to look at how the ancient world defined a steward. A steward was a person entrusted with a master's estate. They possessed the authority to make decisions and sort through wealth, but they never claimed to own the coins they handled. This role provides a framework for our own lives. God holds the title deed to our resources. We are the managers tasked with their operation. This inventory includes more than just money. It encompasses our time, our professional skills, our career paths, and our social influence. Viewing these as entrusted gifts changes the way we value them. They aren't just rights we've earned, but tools we've been given to use. Under this mindset, money converts from a commodity meant for consumption into a strategic tool used to provide for families and serve others. A private home takes on a different function as well. A steward views their property as a dedicated space for hospitality. Our jobs become more than a paycheck. They offer a daily chance to act as a blessing to our coworkers and clients. Even our natural talents are repurposed. Instead of using them solely for self-promotion, they become instruments of generosity. When we acknowledge God as the true owner, even the most mundane parts of our lives are activated for a greater purpose. This perspective removes the pressure of comparison. God doesn't ask us to manage the most resources, only to be faithful with what we have right now. Small daily acts of obedience compound. Like a seed planted in fertile soil, a wise decision today can produce fruit for generations to come. There is a ripple effect to this kind of management. A sacrifice made in private today can become the foundation for someone else's success tomorrow. While the immediate result of our management might seem small, the logic of the harvest suggests that these faithful investments carry implications far beyond our own sight. Stewardship is less about a single decision and more about a daily lifestyle of evaluating our priorities. Eventually, we all reach the conclusion of our lives, where we face a final measurement. At that point, the size of our bank accounts and the total number of our possessions will lose their relevance. The ledger of a life well lived looks different. It measures how we honored God, how we served others, and how we invested in things that outlast us. The metric of a successful life is the legacy of faithfulness we leave behind. Moving forward, the goal is to shift our daily question. Instead of asking how much we can keep, we ask how we can make an eternal difference. This requires living with open hands and a surrendered heart, acknowledging that God provides and we simply manage. When we adopt this view, our finances become a testimony, and our possessions become tools for a larger mission. Everything we have is from God. Everything we have belongs to God, and everything we have can be used for His glory. Please like and subscribe for more content, and visit us at dwdailyword.com. Ultimately, managing money according to biblical wisdom is the best way to manage the human heart.